Welcome back to Set Streets and Eats, guys. I'm Chris Bauer. I am in Las Vegas, Nevada at a casino called Sam's Town. Now, this is not on the Vegas Strip. It is way off the strip. And I'm here for a particular reason. They, I heard, have some animatronics in like a laser light show in this thing called the Mystic Falls Park. It's in the middle of their casino, and we're gonna go check it out, and I hope you guys will come along with us. Look at that animatronic beaver. He's building a little dam. Look at that cutie pie. I wonder if they have other animals around here. We ought to go look. Look at that squirrel. He's chewing on a nut. He's enjoying a delicious acorn. Hello, squirrel. He said hello back. He speaks squirrel with his tail. Oh, it's a fawn. It's, ew. Oh, it is. Oh God, this is nightmare fuel. Well, here we go with that's a little animatronic fawn who has seen better days. Let me tell you. Looks like its skin is coming apart. Yeah, doesn't look like it's working anymore. I'm gonna guess the moisture down there must have gotten to its at least skin. I don't know, it's definitely rotted off. Kind of hanging from the front there. You can see in the chest area, you can see its innards. Not in the best shape. Actually, I'm not sure if he's animatronic. I haven't seen him move much. Looks like there's a lion over there. Animatronic lion, animatronic eagle, which is right up there. Right there. It's what? Yeah, I know, because he's got a spotlight on him, but he's not doing anything. But he did come out, he moved a little bit when he came out. The wolf seems to be moving great. Because not only did he come out, but his head's moving back and forth. And then and the bear looks great. Because he's a good boy. That's awesome. Very Disney-esque. The wolf had a spotlight because he looks awesome. I don't know why the lion or the mountain lion has a spotlight and he's not really doing anything. Look at that little bird up by the bear.
Yeah, I know.
There's a little bird right by the bear on the right. He's moving his little head around. To watch it from one of the rooms. Stood up. The wolf's still just sitting there grinning. And then the lion's sort of doing something. That bear's great. Look at him. Wolf retreated. So I purposely didn't really watch any videos. I know you didn't watch any videos either, but that was actually really cool. It was very Disney-esque. I know I said that several times through it, but it was, I don't know, very uplifting.
I caught the bear rearing back.
Yes, it was, yeah, you said the bear was standing up, and yeah, he stood up and kind of danced, and it was awesome. I really wish the wolf had a spotlight because he looked really good. He came out of his den, he stayed active the whole time. The
neck is broken.
Well, it definitely looked like it because even when he stood up, when the bear stood up, he definitely still had his head down, but his legs went up.
Still not racing.
He's still kind of like forcing it, but that was actually really cool. I don't know the maker of the animatronics, the animal animatronics, but this was a fun little unexpected.
I feel like the animals would have had like more sounds and stuff.
Yeah, or something to do with the show more. And honestly, it reminded me of something you would see at like Disney's Animal Kingdom. It's been really cool. They do a laser light show or a light, or I guess a light show on the big tree of life at the end of each night. So it just kind of reminded me of that. This bear's really cool looking. Hello, bear. He just looks really cool. I mean, he looks good, and you can tell he's super old. I mean, I don't know when these were put in. In fact, I'll look it up and I'll put the date these were put in below. But they're definitely old looking, but they look really cool. And then there's that little bird that moves his little head around, sitting up there on the rock. Well, this was a pleasant surprise. So this was pretty cool. Like I said, it's Sam's Town Casino. It's way off the strip over in Boulder, which is a suburb, probably about 5 miles from Las Vegas Boulevard. Definitely worth the trip over. This is a pretty cool casino. It's definitely got a lot of old school flavor to it. Feels a lot like Reno, if you know what that feels like. Reno's a pretty old school feel to it, old school vibe. This definitely has that. You should come check it out. Now, we're gonna go check out a multi-million-dollar animatronic show over in the mall attached to Caesar's Palace. So before we get to the mall, actually, there's one vintage Vegas animatronic show that's still worth mentioning. It's no longer around, but there's still remnants of it. It's here at the Excaliber. So below me is what used to be the moat. This is in front of the Excaliber. This used to be all water. Over here is this little hut that's still here today, as you can see. And right over in this corner, which we can't see from here, there's a huge door. I'll try to get a shot of it from the other side, from the street level. Outside of that door, and I'll put some video up of it, the doors would open, and there used to be a 70-foot dragon that would come out of that door. He was on a track that used to be laid right down there, and he would come out breathing fire, and it was a big spectacle. There would be smoke all over the water, big dragon, huge spectacle, and then out of that door would spring open, and Merlin the magician would come out right to the end of that little pier, and he would put his staff down and tell him to go away, and it would spark, and the dragon would retreat back into underneath. The guys down below wanted to make sure I got a shot of him. Anyway, he would get down there and make the dragon go back in. And the whole show was like a 5-minute show. They would run it on the hour each night. So the dragon itself was actually built by AVG. It was 70 foot. It would breathe smoke and fire. It was multi-million-dollar cost. Of course, it opened when the hotel opened in 1993, but it kept breaking down, and it was a huge expense to keep going. So what they ended up doing, it only ran for 8 years, and they quit using it and shut the show down in 2001. Excuse me. Can I ask you a real quick question? Is that dragon still in there? Yeah. Is it? That's awesome. Okay, so it's still down there. Wow. Thanks, man. That's awesome. I don't know why. I assume it's because of the cost to move it out. But I just checked with the workers down below that are working on the moat. And as you can see, the dragon is still underneath this bridge right now. So over 20 years ago, that thing quit being used, and they thought it was better to just leave it. So there's a 70-foot animatronic dragon underneath this bridge still today, which means inside that little hut, there's still probably a multi-million-dollar Merlin wizard still inside that hut. Right at the base of the Excaliber Casino, right out in front of the entrance. Pretty cool. Hey guys, so I am here at the Caesars Forum, which is a mall that's attached to Caesars Palace, the casino. Behind me is the Atlantis show, the Fall of Atlantis. So from Monday or Thursday through Monday of each week, on the hour from noon to 8, a animatronic show, or a show featuring animatronics, I should say, happens here, right in front of the Cheesecake Factory. You know, it's Greek mythology at its best, the way Cheesecake Factory would want it. But the story of the show is the fall of Atlantis, basically. King Atlantis is trying to decide which of his children to leave will rule his kingdom. He basically lets them fight it out, leading to the fall of their kingdom. And it all happens in this show, and we see it. And then, you go get some half-price apps at the Cheesecake Factory. They also have a 300,000 gallon aquarium right behind it as well. So you can see the fish that are probably swimming around the real Atlantis at the bottom of the Atlantic right now. Anyway, we're gonna check these out and see how awesome it is. The costumes and the props and all the pageantry were done by the same team that did all those for the Pirates of the Caribbean and Thor, and it even includes a 20-foot winged dragon. And you don't see that in any other mall in America, so I'm excited to check it out.
Dear Father, I deserve your throne. Choose me. I quench deserts by dipping the sky. I put out fires with a wink of my eye.
His fears are weak, his eyes are flame, his heart burns on ambrosial oil. Hail, Father, choose me to inherit the throne. My fire conquers the darkest night and kisses each day with brilliant light. Oh, sister, your precious ice is
Dear brother, your force is a weak threat. I plucked this wave from Earth's edge.
oh, great gods, forgive me. My children poisoned this kingdom of green. It is a cold, black day for Atlantis to be. It's too late to halt this evil war, and so
new technology.
That was pretty amazing. I did not expect all the pyrotechnics.
I wasn't expecting the sword to get on fire.
Yeah, and the voiceover by, it sounded like James Earl Jones was a nice touch. It's nice to have Darth Vader narrate your story, even if it is the fall of your sunken empire. So yeah, right here in the mall, like I said, you can watch it 8 times a day, Monday through Thursday. And you can feel those flames, by the way. It gets very warm when they spark up. So I hope you enjoyed some of this animatronic goodness right here in Las Vegas. And if you're around, you should come check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye now.